Good evening and excuse me, cough, cough, cough. I wanted to come on and wish you all an incredible Friday evening, an incredible weekend. But most importantly, I wanted to end up the week talking about recruitment. Now, David Gold once said to me when I interviewed him, an incredible man, he said to me, Bradley, he said, you've got to recruit the right people, even if you have to pay them and reward them more. The reasoning behind that is this: as directors, managing directors of our companies, we want to get the very best people into roles within our businesses so they can do the very best jobs, make the most incredible impact, increase our sales, increase productivity, whatever role they're in. And he's so right. And notwithstanding apprentices or kickstarts are slightly different because you've got to help them forward. Let's focus on something like bringing in a sales director for your business. Everybody wants to have the most fantastic sales director. Now, it could be any role: head of manufacturing, head of marketing, it could be head of production, it could be anything. But let's just say it was a sales director. When you find an incredible sales director or a sales manager for your business, and you've got the right person and you're rewarding them with the right amount of money and the amount of rewards they can get, and as long as they're sharing your combined vision, your vision of the company, its growth and where you're going, what you stand for, and what it is you do, and they're excited to engage, you have an incredible opportunity for that sales director, sales manager to grow within your business. And the other side of that is if you get the wrong sales director, the wrong person to engage in your business, it costs you time, it costs you money, and it can cause you unlimited amounts of stress. The right person coming into your business that's the right sales director, notwithstanding the skills of the sales director or sales manager has got to have, we're just talking about a specific role. He can make your life easier or he can make your life harder as a director or somebody that he's reporting into. Finding the right staff can either make or break a business. Finding the right team can either make or break a business. And if you've got an established business with a large number of staff, every time you add someone new to your business, you want them to make an impact. You want them to be able to deliver results for your business. And if it's sales, you want them to be able to sell and sell in a way that is professional, sell in a way that's skillful, and sell in a way that delivers results and keeps your customers, your clientele, or your residents absolutely happy. So David Gold said that to me, and he's so right. You know, when you get somebody on board that can do an incredible job and they've got such a broad spectrum of skills, not just people skills, but built-in skills of knowledge and experience that they can bring to the table. And if they've got themselves, you know, a little black book of contacts, they bring something more. But how do we vet these incredible senior people, if you like, or people coming into the business that could make a major impact? Well, I've been talking about this evening with a recruitment specialist, and next week we're going to be bringing you a live interview with a recruitment specialist that specialises in the UK parks arena. I'm excited to bring this because people are so important in your business. Having the right people is even more important. And as a managing director myself, I know only too well that if you recruit someone at a fairly high level and you get it wrong, it costs you time, it costs you money, and it can set your business back. You could be programming, a 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 20 million pound plus growth in 2022. And you're looking to recruit the right person, the right skills in order for them to be able to deliver upon that target, deliver upon that KPI. And not only that, if their position is to recruit people and to build a team, they must have this most fabulous and incredible people skills. Now, look, I come from a background when I was a kid working in London street markets. I was also a blue button, a runner on the London stock market, and of course, I've worked in major home improvement businesses as well during my career. Managed teams of up to 500 people. It's not easy to run and manage a team. It's not easy to keep everybody motivated, everybody on track, to keep that KPI functioning at the most optimum level, to keep them motivated, inspired, engaged, and to make sure you're maintaining the way that they deliver. If it is sales, for example, they're delivering the company in the very best light because we know salespeople can sometimes cut corners, and you want someone to be professional for your company. Now, as David Gold said to me when I interviewed him, he said, "Get the right people. Even you've got to pay them more." And he said, in one scenario, one company, I actually took in a guy that was going to become a sales director, but actually I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford him. He was too expensive. I couldn't afford him. But I had to find a way to afford him. I had to find a way to get him on board. And he did. He ended up offering a share option. He ended up offering something that was a very incredible, lucrative bonus. Now, look, we're all very professional people, very experienced people, but let me just take you to Dragon's Den for a moment. When you watch Dragon's Den, if you do watch Dragon's Den on the BBC, and you look at someone pitching to gain investment for their business, you've got these incredible dragons sitting there. And the dragons, their job is to invest the money that's required, but get the largest amount of share capital, percentage share ownership percentage that they can. And I've seen so many people go into the den where perhaps they've gone in for 15 or 20% equity stake for their investment. And actually, the dragons say, well, I will invest, but it's a risk. But I want 50% or 40%. Now, look, there's a balance in taking too much from the dragons where you might lose your person. But, I kind of think around that 40% mark is kind of, where it could be. But I've seen so many people walk away and say, no, I can't possibly afford to give you the 40%. It's going to leave not enough for me. But they underestimate the power that actually those dragons could bring. Just one door could be open that could bring you the most incredible value for your business. And sometimes having 60% of something is far better than having 100% of what could be tough growth. So just going back to recruitment, I've recruited and trained, I think, around sort of 20,000 people in my lifetime. I love the recruitment process. I love taking somebody through a recruitment process. I love the challenges that I'm giving someone that is a senior level individual to really try to work out who they are. Of course, they might come with a recommendation. They may come with incredible CV and background, which kind of speaks for itself, but we still don't know whether they're going to fit you, whether they're going to fit your business. We still don't know. Somebody can start, but you just don't quite get on as an MD or a director that this other director might be reported into. You've got to be really, really careful of that to understand their character, what makes them tick. And we're always sitting there when we're recruiting, thinking, well, what can this guy bring and what can he deliver for me? But I think we've also got to be thinking, well, what can I give this guy? How can I support this guy? How can I help him to develop? What are the gaps in his skill set? What are his real skill sets? Because an interview, for me, a first interview, never really reveals everything that it needs to because we're quite uptight and it's quite officious. So I think sometimes you've got to meet a senior person 2, 3, or 4 times in different settings before you make them an offer. I think if you're a company that's really looking for expansion and you can find the right person that can make a major impact in your business, they're professional, they're skilled, they're driven, they're motivated, they're engaging, insightful, they've got great people skills, they're a doer, and above all, they're hungry. They're hungry to grow. If you can find somebody like that and you've got an incredible match, then of course, even if it costs you more, think about paying more or finding something that can incentivize someone to come on board with you. Because they might be thinking, well, I've got 3 interviews lined up this week and my basic might be 125 grand, but this one, 150, with that one, 60 grand, 50 grand, whatever level. But you might have something that's more exciting for them. So think about this. When they come into you, how do they feel? How do you think they feel once they've been interviewed? What was the process they've gone through? Did you go to a second, third, or fourth interview stage? What did you do to find out more about him and his life? Because if you can understand a bit more about an individual's life, there could be things within his life that might prevent him or her from moving forward, challenges that life brings. Get to know your candidate as well as you can. Get to know them over 2 or 3 interview visits before making a decision on taking someone major into your business. The other thing is this loyalty of staff, right? And if we're going to engage and if we're going to recruit and if we're going to bring somebody into the business and we're going to invest our time as directors and as the employer, and they're going to invest their time as the employee, the team member, I prefer team member, then it's got to be a two-way street. Got to be a two-way street, and you've both got to be helping each other to grow. I've had so many scenarios where I've recruited someone in a previous business, like the reporting manager or director I've got them to report to. They just couldn't get on, and it's like two bulls like clashing together. So think about the reporting manager, but it can go deeper than that. Because if your reporting manager that you've got that someone's going to reporting to, if he has demons and he has insecurities about himself, which he may or may not show you, he may not take on that person or want to work with that person. I've experienced this so many times. I train senior managers to have no fear about someone coming in that appears on paper or in front of you, that appears to be better than you. In fact, I absolutely embrace it. Why do I want to embrace someone who seems that they're absolutely an incredible candidate with incredible skills, something amazing that my director might think, oh gosh, this guy might take my job. The reason for that is because with our managers within our businesses, our managers will either be fearless in terms of their own growth, their own development, or they will be a little bit insecure about someone coming in that might be better than them and losing their job. If we've recruited in the right way, the person that's in the existing job that your new employer is coming in to report to, he should be inspired that by default of this person coming in, even as good as he might be, will only make him better, me better. And if you embrace that attitude by someone coming in, I recruit someone better than me, recruit someone better than me. Always look to recruit someone that puts you a little bit on the edge because it will make you better if you don't have self-limiting beliefs about yourself progressing forward. But if you've got a manager that's got some hang-ups, some frustrations and some limiting self-beliefs, he won't take on that person because of his own inability to see the future for himself to move forward. Recruitment is an incredible game. It's not just about recruiting the right person, it's about having the right managers in place that are not, they don't have self-limiting beliefs about their own potential growth by bringing someone in better. If you've got a manager that you allow to recruit other managers in and they've got self-limiting beliefs, we all know what happens. We don't get the very best people coming in. I just want to leave that with you. I hope it helps this evening. I wanted to say thank you, especially to some people on LinkedIn this week that's been supporting me, that's been connecting and called me from LinkedIn. Had some great calls today from some really large parka manufacturers, some tent manufacturers for recruitment in the parks industry. I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to connect with you. Thank you for having discussions on the mobile today. It's been a great day. I hope you've had a great day. I'm Bradley Chapman. This is the UK Park Show. Do you know, I got so busy chatting away, as you do, I forgot to put this up on the screen when I started recruiting the right people for your business who can deliver impact and growth is vital. And at the bottom there, David Gold once said to me, recruit the right people, even if you have to pay and reward them more for it, because your business will grow, your business family will grow, your team will grow, your customers will be happy, and it'll make your job as a CEO